Vegeta, I'm powered up. These niggas power plus. Whip with the kick, get it mounted up. Over 9,000, then rounded up. Bitch, if you broke, then you cannot hang out with us. Green on a nigga like Pycon. I spit hot fire like Dylon and Dylon. Fat Jaden Smith, I'm a Nikon. Picture perfect, Kodak black with a Nikon. Bitch, I'm the reason you sleep with the light on. Pussy so bomb, it get split like a nyan. Rolling while I'm in her box like a scion. These niggas pussy, I don't fuck with no one. Like a shogun, my flow like the ocean. Fuck all of that talking, I'd rather just show 'em. Stuck on the line like the store still ain't open. I gave her a line, she ain't loyal to no one. Might buy a ranch out in Texas, I'm dressed in Italian. I got that green like a salad. Pop me at Addy, she calling me daddy. I fuck on them both, gotta keep it in balance. Silverback BZ, I'm covered in bait. Saving these hoes, better get you a cape. I want all the smoke like a nigga that vape. They call me Bill Cosby, this beat getting raped. I got Somali and she
I feel like I have a lot of homies who are very talented producers, but they just never know how to get their sound in front of the right people.
Yeah.
And that's what they struggle with. Like, the talent is there. Even sometimes the platform is there. Like, they'll have a nice following or whatever, but they just don't have the connections.
I think that's across the board.
You think it's across the board?
Modeling, anything that you want to do, like the way the world works now, nobody's gonna tell you who to go talk to,
right.
who you need to be, you know,
right.
in front of, who's gonna introduce you. So like that's when you have to reach down and talk to your higher self for some confidence, so that you can walk up to these people and be like, oh okay, well I'm trying to do this.
I feel like it's kind of like, I won't say it's easy for producers, but if you making beat packs, you know what I'm saying, it's not hard to find A&Rs and get their emails. And I'm not downplaying at all that it's hard to get in front of the right people, but I will say that there's a large majority of people who just aren't willing to put in the work. And even if you don't know how to do it, like, there's so much information out there nowadays that there's enough information to figure out how to do it on your own. There's not a lot of people that's going to school right now for being a creative. So. But yeah, so our special guest just walked in here. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Tamir.
Hey, Tamir. I know y'all can't see Tamir. I know you will be able to when you get on the YouTube. Make sure you check this out. But Tamir is looking so fly.
Yeah, he definitely put that shit on.
Very fly. Will you just tell us about your outfit for just a moment? I'm seeing buttons, pins, buckles.
Straps.
Well, I wear this to work. This is my work attire this week. I work at Clay Luxury Kids. So
okay.
All black, very simple but effective.
Okay. You say kids?
Yeah, Clay Luxury Kids.
So this is what you wear to work with kids?
Yeah.
That's what's up. What are these kids doing?
Whatever they want when they come to the store, really. Like, we got snacks, juices, all of that we give out, while their parents shop and everything. Yeah. So, make the experience comfortable. We give their parents wine, water, whatever, a luxury experience.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do in general.
Well, I'm a model.
Okay.
I go by Mir the Model. Some people call me Mir the Model. Some people just call me Tamir, or some people call me Mir. It doesn't matter. But, that's what I mainly do, model. I work at Clay, visual merchandiser, modeling coach, stylist. I do photo shoots for myself. I haven't necessarily ventured off doing other people's. A lot of people have been asking me because they see my creative juices and they don't play.
Yes.
They don't play. So it's like, I've just been having to, be patient and wait on that right opportunity to go, work with the right person. I just think now, the way I'm moving, I'm more focused on trying to work with people that are across from me instead of working with people that are above me. Because it's like, I ain't trying to kiss nobody ass.
Yeah,
right. But that horizontal networking,
definitely
that makes waves. Like, some of the biggest innovations that we've seen, like, think of Issa Rae. That's one of her things that she always says, is that you don't always have to reach up. You can reach across. There are people around you that are doing exactly what you want to do or nearly what you want to do, or they might have skills that you need.
Right.
And that's how she started Awkward Black Girl, and then we all know that turned into Insecure.
Exactly.
The folks that she works with, they was her homies.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying, like, people that I know are the people that I want to bring with me. Not like, you know, randoms. Like, I don't want to pay no random person to do anything for me. Like, you know, rather people that I've been running with, that been down in the mud with me.
And are as
that
hungry
can be
as
very
you.
hard,
Definitely
but,
are as hungry as me.
I'm about to say, that could be very hard, because a lot of times they ain't.
Yeah, and that's where it comes from.
That grow with you, a lot of them you have to drop, and it could be a very hard lesson that everybody can't come with you.
Yeah, so that's why, like, close friends and all of that. Nah, it's also like business type of thing. Like, you know, we friends business wise and everything. As far as, like, you know, close friends and all of that, I don't do nothing with them. Yeah, I don't do nothing with them. Like,
yeah. So you like modeling the best?
Yeah, modeling, like, is my thing. Definitely when I get on the runway, I come alive.
You like runway better than print?
I'm good at print and I'm good at runway. If anything, I'd rather do runway, but it's more money in print. So,
Okay.
you know, if I gotta sit down and take a picture, so.
Well, I gotta ask you about, excuse me, my favorite photo shoot that you did, with no pants.
Of course, that would be Shay's favorite.
Okay, y'all. Let me. It's nothing like he's not naked. Like, you know what I'm saying. It's very tasteful. It's very classy. But it's like dope. Like, it's dope, and you can tell how much confidence you have in yourself. And like, I just love it. I love it.
So I want to ask you about it. What was the inspiration?
So I work with this guy named London sometime. Like, he'll come to my photo shoots or whatever. I'll be like, hey, I'm doing a photo shoot. Do you want to come? This and that. Get you a few pictures if you want. This and that. So while he was there, he was just like, you know, you got all these pants and stuff, and you just make it seem like you forgot about your pants.
What?
So he just took the pants and hung the pants up behind me. He you know, incorporated them some kind of how in the photo shoot, wrapped them around the chair and everything. And so I had my thigh-high boots, and I was just like, you know, I just got these boots on, and so let me just put it on.
Yeah, and you put that on. You can tell all in your face that you put that on. Like, I love it.
So do you have any advice? I'm sorry to cut you off. For models who are in print, I hear a lot of models say that posing can be hard. And then I hear photographers say that facial expression, drawing that face out of a model can be tough. So how did you get so good? Like, is this you in the mirror practicing day after day, or was you just born with it?
A little bit of both. Okay. A little bit of both. When I went to Savannah State, I joined a modeling organization called Nubian Elite Council of Fashion. The first day there, like, my walk was amazing. Like, because it was like, you know, it's some stuff come easy to me. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing. Like, a lot of people in my family, they, you know, they're into fashion everywhere but we from a small town, so maybe I'm the one who's supposed to push the agenda and you know, and make it global, get our name out there. But as far as advice, I feel like I would, you know, just tell them keep practicing, keep working. Definitely find you a photographer or something. Like I said, working across from you, find you a photographer that's as hungry as you, that want to put out content as well. Like, you know, just be like, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I could be your muse, you could be my muse. Anywhere I go, you could come with me, network, build your bag while I'm building my bag, you know, working together.
Absolutely. Yeah. Who are your role models or idols in your industry?
In my industry? Naomi Campbell.
Hey,
you know, the only
baby girl with the walk.
Yeah, probably Naomi Campbell. She probably, like, you know, my main one. Like, you know, I used to watch America's Next Top Model, and you know, I used to be inspired by I used to be inspired by Tyra and everything. But like, now that I know, like, how production is and how production work and everything, like, being in that type of environment, it can be a little toxic. Because you have producers who are trying to produce. They're trying to make TV. Like, they want you to cry. They want you to do, and if they make you cry, they don't care. Yeah. They don't care if they hurt your feelings and everything. They're producing. They're making a show. They want to do it for entertainment. So anybody who want to, like, join any, like, type of shows or anything like that, just know that, you know, people are going to be producing. They may try to produce you, make you do things, make you, like, feel a way or anything like that. So you just got to, you know, be headstrong in this type of energy.
And probably not take everything personal.
Yeah, you can't take everything personal. Like, you know, I've tried out for, you know, Atlanta Fashion Week. I didn't make it. Shout out to Octavius. But I didn't make it. He didn't pick me, and it kind of hurt my feelings, but at the same time, it's like, child, I gotta keep pushing, I gotta keep going, because at the end of the day, you know, that one gig doesn't define who I am.
Yeah, and just imagine, like, next year you try out and how much better you could be next year to put on your first impression.
Exactly.
Like I always say all the time, like I'm so glad for that I didn't get all the opportunities I wanted when I wanted them, because I would have fumbled it, and who knows if I could have never got that back
you gotta
again.
work for it. Like when you work for something, like it comes so much more. What's the word? Not easier, but you'd be more appreciative of, like, you know, your hard work that you put in, all the dedication that you put in, you know, getting to the point that you are in your life right now. So, I mean, I know 10 years, when you was 12, you did not think you was going to be sitting in no show, talking about doing no radio show, talking about being an entertainer, talking about music and culture and everything. Like, I didn't think I was going to be up here modeling and, you know, doing her. I knew I had a destiny to get to. I knew I wanted to be, like, mainstream model, you know, walking for Balmain, Chanel, Valentino, Gucci, all of them. They'll come to me one of these days soon.
What are some of your influences, like, that you use, like, in your own daily styling or dressing yourself? Like,
I try not to copy any, you know, like, influences and stuff. I kind of want to keep all my creative juices and stuff, like, to myself.
Or even other designers or platforms, because, you know, the main designers will put out, like, okay, here's the look for spring, for fall. Are there any publications or designers that you kind of will peek at and look to see what's up?
Definitely Balmain. Valentino, I like their stuff a lot. Mugler, definitely Mugler. It's another one. Lil Nas wore his outfits to one of these shows. He had the mask on. It was covered his whole, you know.
It was white?
No, he changed into a white outfit. It had flowers all over it. I forget his name. Lord forgive me, but I forgot who the designer was. But that's one of my favorite designers. Like, I like people who think outside of the box. Like outfits that, you know, you don't necessarily see every day. Something that, you know, that's only for the red carpet. Stuff that's only for, like, you know, award shows and stuff like that. And I walk around every day just to look like, you know, I'm ready for the runway.
Yeah. You know who I really like? Law Roach. I heard bad things about his, like, personality, but
you know, in the industry, like, and especially dealing, like, you know, coming up, like, again, nobody tells you, you know, how to get where you're going.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you do get there, your guard is definitely going to be up, like, you know, ain't nobody helped me get here, so.
You're not about to say nothing from me.
Yeah, you're not about to say anything from me in this moment. Even a moment. Like, if I have to go off on you, that's what's going to happen. So, and then a lot, like, when you're doing what Law does, styling and everything, you kind of have to, you know, put your foot down sometimes and let people know, like, listen, I get paid to do this. Like, this is what I do. So.
And he does.
He
does.
Laquan Smith has been very consistent. I love his stuff.
Who was Laquan Smith?
Ain't it Laquan Smith?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Don't get me the line.
Oh, hold on. Don't give me the line. Yes, Laquan. He just had a beautiful line in New York Fashion Week. And as far as designers go, he's, like, on the up and coming. And he's starting to get a lot more accolades and a lot more attention. And his stuff is just, like, very sleek. Like, he'll do, like, a bustier with, like, with sheer, and I mean, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, that sounds
full body covering your head to toe, leopard print. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it's
the type of stuff
hot.
I like. It's outside of the box. Like, it's not your regular day norm. Like, nobody's gonna walk around in that.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
So you mentioned reality TV. I don't know if you did TV before, but I know you had your foot in reality.
Well, like, you know, I did.
Bit.
I was trying to do something, but, like, I have to realize, like, you know, I'm one of the baddest bitches in the game, you know? So it's like, I have to understand that everybody not going to want to hang with me. Everybody not going to want me to run in their circle, like, you know, hang out with them. Because, again, at the end of the day, I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Like, of course, when I walk in the room, I'm going to take all the attention. Of course, when I meet new people, they're going to want to know who I am, what I do, where I come from, this and that. And other people can't accept how other people treat you. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, I'll run into the right opportunity one of these days if I decide to, like, you know, venture back into doing reality this and that. But right now, point in my life, it's just too much drama.
Yeah.
Like, girl, I ain't got time for that.
I mean, that's what reality TV is all about.
Yes, I'm working with kids and stuff now. Like, you know, my children don't give me that. Like, so it's like, I can't.
They probably have so much fun with you.
Right.
They do. They have a lot of fun. They have a lot of fun. They don't be wanting to go home. I be like, y'all gotta go.
Right.
Y'all gotta go. It's time for me to go.
Yeah. So how do you deal with conflict in such a competitive lane like fashion?
I don't deal with it.
Not at all.
So you avoid it?
If it comes my way, I'll nip it in the bud. But then I feel like we all grown. We all take accountability for our actions. So it's like, you know, if you did something fucked up to me, just apologize and we could keep going on. Like, I don't hold grudges or anything like that. Unless, you know, you do something detrimental to me. Then I'm going to have to, you know, tap you on your shoulder. Then I'll change. Yeah. Then I'll be the perfect person I could be in that moment.
Right.
Yeah. Have you ever had situations where, like, you tried to reach out to work with people before and, like, they may not have wanted to, and then they see you got stuff going on and now they're coming back? How do you deal with stuff like that?
Definitely. There has been a instance where, you know, I'm working with, you know, like my videographer, Santi. He has like this designer he works with or whatever. I actually wanted him to work with me, but you know, he always giving me the runaround. So it's like, girl, please. If I ain't got enough followers for you and this and that, then say that.
Yeah.
Then I can definitely, you know, go on to the next. Like, I don't have to, again, look across at you. I can look to the person behind you, next to you, this and that. Like, I can definitely cross you out my list. And again, I don't kiss ass.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, if you want to work with me, you can work with me. If you don't, then you don't. Again, I don't take nothing personal.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have to, like, in a sense, politic? Like,
definitely.
Like, I feel like in the music industry, like, not to cut you off, but there'll be people that I don't necessarily like the person that they are, but I know that they're beneficial to, like, my career. I feel like we could do business together still, whatever. So I'm
it's a lot with tolerating,
Yeah.
And it's up to you if you want to tolerate, you know, other people's behavior, or other people, you know, because it's people that I don't necessarily care for, but yet they're still, you know, around, still working with people that I work with and everything. So it's like, you know, you do you, I'm gonna do me. Let's just, you know, if we do have to have a conversation or this and that, just keep it cute.
Yeah.
You know, keep it
cute.
keep it respectful, because I don't want to have to go there. I can, but I just don't, because I know, like, when you go low, I go straight to hell.
We didn't put that on a shirt.
Yeah, and blackballing is a very real thing.
Definitely. People will try to blackball you and then gaslight you and everything. So it's like, you know, you just have to stay in your lane, do what you do. When people want to work with you, then yeah, they'll work with you.
I feel like blackballing is an illusion. Do y'all know how big the world is? Do
you
you know how big the world is?
And
when you're making your own name, like, who
But
who
it's
are
a
these
real
gatekeepers?
thing, though.
It's
like,
a real thing.
Look at what happened to Monique.
Yeah, Monique. That's K. Kemp got blackballed.
Right.
That's why he had to
Wait,
sit down for a
Carrie
second.
Hilson, her
Carrie
Beyonce.
Hilson.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know Carrie Hilson.
Yeah,
A lot
she
of people
said
got
something about
blackballed.
Beyonce.
Dame Dash got blackballed.
Right, and it's just certain people you have to, you know, again, be politically correct. Because
Yeah.
what, Jay-Z on how many radios in America? Beyonce, what?
Yeah.
Come on now, if he don't want you on the radio, you're just not going to be on the radio.
Yeah.
That's just that. If he don't want nobody to hear you, you're not going to be heard.
Man,
Exactly.
I feel like you can always make a pivot, though. You know what I'm saying? And as the industry evolves and as things change, you find your next lane. And I wouldn't let anything stop me from getting where I want to go.
I don't feel like everybody
I
can
wanna
do that.
Music. That's what I'm gonna do.
And I kind of feel like that's what I'm doing when it comes to like modeling and everything. Because see, I'm not signed to nobody, none of that. So what I'm doing is using all my other talents that I have to just peek me in the door where I really want to go. Like I know how to style, I know how to, you know, teach other people how to model, and I know how to, you know, give people techniques and stuff to do on the runway and this and that. Like I just know one day they're gonna come knocking on my door, talking about, hey Tamir, I know you got models and this and that. All of you can come. We gonna fly y'all out to London and you can join our Balmain show.
We need all of y'all.
Exactly,
Right.
we need all of y'all.
So what other things you have going on? Oh, I'm sorry.
I just was saying that's really dope.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
What other things you have going on, events you have coming up soon?
Well, we do have another casting call March 13th. It's going to be 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Perimeter Mall. Clay Luxury Kids is right outside of Nordstrom's, directly across from Z Gallery. that, and other than like, you know, doing a video shoot, photo shoot. So how the video shoot gonna go, like, they're gonna have like the all white little bodysuits. You know how they do like green screen bodysuits where people have the but this is gonna be all white because we have mannequins in the store that are just pure white or whatever, and we put outfits on them. So I thought about doing like a little video shoot where, you know, all the children or whatever, I'll be closing the store or whatever, and I'll walk out, and then the mannequins will start coming alive.
Night at the museum.
Yeah, a little night at museum moment. They're gonna start putting together a little fashion show moment or whatever, and then, you know, at the end we're gonna reveal who they really were and everything, so everybody can get their credit and shine or whatever. Cause you know,
Cool.
I think I'm gonna keep all the children that come in and try out. Cause again, I don't like to turn children down. Like, at the end of the day, they kids. Like, you know, they not perfect. I'm not looking for nobody's walk to be perfect. None of that. At the end of the day, I want everybody to have fun. When they think of modeling, think of fun. It's not serious. None of that. Because this ain't basketball, football. None of that. This ain't nothing where you have to be serious and have to, you know, sit there and take it like, you know, someone fussing at you. No, babe. It's just walking. Something that you do in your everyday life.
What's the age range that y'all are looking for?
5 through 13.
Okay, that's good to know.
We do have a 4-year-old, but she
on point with it.
She on point with it. So it's like, okay, well, yeah, Miss Mamas, we could take you.
Okay, period. So we here are super big advocates for mental health. So we like to ask our guests, what are you doing to keep up with your mental health?
Oh, child, I'm speaking to a therapist now.
Period.
Wonderful.
Yes, I'm speaking to a therapist. I suffer from anxiety and depression and all of that. Too. So it's like I had to like talk to a therapist now and everything. And like when events happen, it's like give me triggers and stuff. For example, like my boyfriend left. He just left it and say goodbye, no nothing. Wow. Just left a note on the table, said I got fired from my job yesterday. I have to go. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't leave no rent money, you know, none of that. So I had to almost empty my savings and everything to just keep my, you know, my house and everything together. You know, I'm good now. Yeah. But you know, I got paid since then. But it's like, you know, it's just stuff like that was traumatic to me. It may not be traumatic to anybody else, but to me, that caused a lot of stress and everything. And then like, you know, dealing with like this hit and run situation that I'm in, like it's a whole bunch of stuff that, you know, I don't necessarily tell anyone, but you know, I have to put on a mask and keep it cute and go on about my everyday life, because at the end of the day, I just know my higher being, you know, my divine creator, God, for anybody who's spiritual, I know that they are like, you know, looking out for me. So down here, I just have to do my part. I have to do what I can do to, you know, keep my mental health in check and everything. I just, you know, I'm really grateful for him keeping my mind, you know, keeping me, you know, in the right heart. You know, I am, you know, I'm not perfect. I can be a bitch at sometimes. We all can. I can, but it's like, it's more so like, you know, I just be trying to, you know, be copacetic with me, with myself, trying to love myself more, you know, get over all the heartbreak and everything, and, you know, just move forward with life, because at the end of the day, nobody got me but me.
And healing is not linear either. It's one of those things where you're gonna go, it's gonna be ups and downs. You might have to go back to something you thought you already handled. And it's one of those things where you just, the only way to get through it is to face it and go through it. How's your support system? Do you feel like you have a pretty strong support system out here?
Well, yeah, my family back at home, but like up here, I kind of, you know, I run by myself. I don't necessarily hang with nobody up here. Like I talk to some people on FaceTime and stuff like that, but I haven't been out in a while. I haven't been out since I got in that little tobacco. I haven't been out since I got in a little tobacco with those people on that show that I was doing. But it's like, because that made me realize that these people out here, like in Atlanta, they, again, just like me, they're all hungry. They all want something, and they don't care who they got to step on and to get, you know, where they want to go. So it's just now I'm just staying out of the way, because you know, at the end of the day, outside the doors, for one, it costs $200 to go outside. Period.
And it don't even matter really where you're going.
And it don't even matter where you're going. It costs almost $200 to step out the door, and it's like, again, I gotta, you know, I'm trying to move, you know, make bigger plans, do stuff for my company, you know, modeling and everything. I'm doing modeling classes, gonna be called Mir's Modeling University.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna be doing that, and you know, just been preparing, you know, myself for my future. You know, switching realities, jump into my higher self. Yeah, you know.
And the only reason I asked about the support system is because when you said, you know, having to put on a mask, it's so important to have people around you that you don't have to wear that mask for, and that you can really just let them know, like, look, this is what I'm going through, and people that know you and know you at your best, so they can remind you.
Yeah,
I feel like
who
having
you
people,
are.
People who really know you and see you, it's incredibly important that we feel comfortable talking to them, because they're going to be the ones that's like, yo, you are really good at what you do. You know, and give you that love that only they can give you. So it's good that you have
that. That's why I was like, you know, God, I'm so thankful for, you know, keeping me busy. You know, sending me, you know, giving me these models to, you know, to work on, doing this casting call and everything. You know, I give all credit to him. Like, at the end of the day, you know, while I'm home by myself and everything, it may feel lonely, but, you know, at the end of the day, I know I'm not alone. Just, you know, just here. Again, I have to do my part. You know, I just got used to someone taking up a bigger space. Now that they're gone, I just have to, you know, realize that who I am. I have to start loving myself again, get to know myself again, you know, and move forward, move past that situation. Never backtrack, because at the end of the day, you know, if you were for me, you would be here.
Absolutely.
You would be here. If you was for me, regardless of whatever the situation was, regardless of whatever you had going on, I had going on. You know, if we here for each other, we gonna be here for each other. You know, there's always somebody for everybody. Granted, it was like, what, 5 years wasted of my life, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, you live and you learn. You definitely live and you learn, and so that you can, you know, learn from those mistakes. So whenever that, you know, a person does come and, you know, check off that checklist, like, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. You didn't pass, babe. I'm sorry.
The love is out there.
Give you back your
I
application.
hate when I hear people say, oh, there's just nobody good left. I'll be like, yes, there is. Like, they are really out
but they
there.
have to be willing to be good. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, ain't nobody finna, because, like, now, there's this man, you know, I deal with, he got a lot of money, but I'm insulted. You ain't give me none.
I feel that 100%. I feel that 100%.
You ain't buy me no flowers. You ain't give me no. No box of chocolate. Like, don't play with me. I'm not here for just conversation and everything. Because at the end of the day, I could be doing so much better, like, by myself. Like, I don't need nobody here that just want to talk and this and that. Like, if you're gonna be here, you gotta support me
and add value.
Exactly. Like, you know, have something going for yourself as well. Like, don't let it be all about me. Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like that's what happens. Like, when I do get in relationships, like, it kind of turns into the Tamir show.
Okay, what is your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say Leo.
I surely thought she was about to say Leo.
It kind of turns into my show, like, more so, like, you know, because my mind is always going. I'm always going. Like, my creativity is always going. So, like, I'm always thinking about photo shoots to do. I'm always thinking about places to go and this and that. And then they probably kind of get a feel like, oh, I'm being dragged along.
Okay.
I don't have anything going on.
It's hard to date somebody who's not in the industry with you too, because they don't really understand. They see you working, but they don't.
They don't get it.
They don't fully get it. Like, you know, it's almost by the look. You know, you gotta uphold politics. You gotta play politics. You know, again, across the board, modeling, music, all of that. So it's like, you have to make appearances and everything. You know, you gotta be seen. People gotta at least know who you are. Speak, wave, this and that. You know, and then you just gotta pick and choose who, you know, you want to be in your circle. Because, again, everybody can't go with you.
Right.
So it's like, you know, what's for you is for you. So that's why I say, when you said, you know, ask me, was it hard? Yeah, it's hard. But that's only because what's for me hasn't came to me yet.
That's hard.
And so as we close out, do you have any advice for models who are trying to get booked, trying to get photo shoots, wanting to get signed? Like, are there any steps that they can probably take from where they are to get there?
Just practice. Practice makes perfect. You know, invest in a body mirror.
Okay.
Practice on your poses. You know, set up your phone. Start, you know, doing model walking yourself. Go on YouTube. Look at different models and stuff like that. You know, see if you can imitate them. or whatever. But it really is all about confidence. Confidence is very attractive to everyone all across the board, like men, women, you know,
no matter what culture,
culture you are. Yeah, you see it. If you have confidence, that will help you out like along the way. Because if you are doing something and you're not that good at it, but you're at least showing that you have confidence and that you keep going and that you know you don't care about not being perfect.
Heart,
right? Yeah, you got some heart, and that outweighs everything else. Like definitely, that's why I'm saying I'm gonna keep all the kids because you know they're not perfect, but at the end of the day, they did it and they think it's fun. And their parents got them dressed and this and that. You don't turn kids down. Yeah. So it's like, you know, just be confident in whatever you do. Like fashion, modeling, music. Just be confident in yourself. Be confident in, you know, knowing who you are. If you don't necessarily know who you are, it's okay to talk to yourself and ask yourself, you know, questions. It may sound like someone's talking to you. Because it do. Like, you know, I hear voices sometimes, but I know who it is. Like, you know, it's my higher self. Right. It sounds like me. Right. So it's like, you know, you just have to, you know, stay connected with yourself, stay grounded, use your intuition, all of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the casting call. That's March 13th, and you're looking for boys and girls.
Boys and girls
between the ages of 5 and 13.
The ages of 5 to 13.
Okay, let us know where we can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at official Tamir. My Clay Luxury Instagram is tamir.clayluxurykidsatl. Also Fashion Captain. You can follow me at Fashion Captain LLC.
All right.
So Fashion Captain is a show, like, you know, different designers and models and makeup artists and everything. They just come and get me together for an editorial photo shoot for LA Magazine. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. So it's like, you know, things are looking up for me. I just gotta, you know, take every day, one day at a time. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in again. Thank you.
You guys invited me back.
Thank you. And I'll definitely make sure y'all check him out on Instagram. Stay tuned. If y'all got kids, bring y'all kids to the casting call March 13th.
March 13th.
Yeah.
At 9 a.m. through 12 p.m.
Yep. All right.
Perimeter Mall.
Thank you. Let's get back into the music.
Yeah.
That was lit. Yeah. I got a little tongue tied at the end, but
yeah, I did too.
I think Sante did take his ass to Wendy. We need to take some pictures.
He left to Wendy.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I'm about to follow you right now. I need to see this photo that y'all was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
You need to see it.
With the
you talking about this one?
You definitely need to see.
Okay, so I'll how do we want to take this picture? Is there anybody out there?
I'm salty they put this shit right here because we used to take pictures right here, but I don't know.
That's somebody else's stuff. Oh, I see it. Oh, this is dope.
Yeah.
Those boots are everything.
Everything, bruh.
Where are these boots from?
And so, which are?
Alright. Let's take this photo. Okay. I can take a picture of you.